Hi, y'all. It's Snacks here. We're at Par on Disc Golf over off of Monument Road. And I'm here with Nicholas Carl.
What up? What up? How we doing?
And we just got to play the Jacksonville Open Qualifier, getting ready for the Jacksonville Open. And so we wanted to sit down with Nicholas and kind of just see what was going on with him and learn some more things about you.
All right. Sounds good to me. Ask away.
Uh, with your disc golf career, kind of when did you start and where have you been?
So pretty much started back in 2013. Buddy and co-host of mine, Matt Graham, introduced me into the sport. Quickly got into it because I was just finishing up high school, so it was a way to stay in competitive nature, and then it was something that I could do by myself. Didn't feel like I needed a group of friends to go out and do it. Fortunately, with disc golf, I was able to meet a lot of people, so I pretty much got into it in 2013. Since then, I've probably taken about 2 years off in between 2014 and 15. I didn't play too much, and then 2017, I only played a little bit.
Okay.
But since then, been pretty much grinding it out. I started pretty much playing professionally in 2019. Accepted cash around then, and then played a couple years. Played some big tour events. Played world championships a couple times, and then now I actually work on a disc golf property, so I don't get to play as much, but I'm still
Still
involved.
involved.
Yep, still very much involved every day. My salary is based on disc golf, so
Yeah,
yeah, yep.
yeah. So with you saying you're involved with disc golf now and just not on the pro tour and stuff, what stuff in Florida disc golf community kind of are you involved in?
So I'm the property manager of Olympus Disc Golf Course out in Brooksville, Florida. It's owned by Dylan Cease and Paul Macbeth. Paul redesigning some of the holes. We hosted the Chess.com Invitational this year, and pretty much I have been start to finish on that whole project for the rebranding, and then also now as we, the land is private, we had to open up and rezone the property going from agricultural farmland. We had to rezone it into what's called a PDP project, so plan development project, and that's been about so far about a 6 month process. Going on 7 months now.
Yeah, because before it was just a temporary course
Yep.
and it wasn't set up all year round.
Exactly. It was pretty
So
much used for about 45 to 90 days a year, kind of if that. This year we had used our 90-day permit to allow us to kind of have special events going on, the All-Star event, DGPT event, and then we had the Throw Down the Mountain tournaments with Sun King Discs and Mike Barnett, which was great. Everyone loved it.
oh
It
yeah.
was such a fun time to see all the people out at the course. It's
Oh
definitely
yeah.
my favorite part is when the parking lot's full and seeing everyone just enjoying
Since
themselves.
I've been with the community the last 2 years in Florida, that's what everybody talks about is Throw
Yep.
Down the Mountain. I lived in Ocala, then I moved here to Jacksonville,
Yep.
and still both communities, the Throw Down the Mountain is the biggest tournament of
Yeah.
the year, and so it's
Yeah.
cool to see it still be able to happen
We look
with
forward to it
everything
every single
changing.
March. There's no thoughts on our side of it ever going away. We definitely look forward to the 4 weekends of all the different divisions coming out, the hundreds of players that come out through the whole thing. It really is. It's such a fun time. And next year, going into 2025, now that we have the course a little bit more set up than we did this past year, because a lot of things changed. We added permanent tee pads, we put permanent baskets in the ground, so we should have an easier time in 2025 making all
Yeah.
of our events
So a lot
bigger
of
and better.
exciting changes, a lot of new things to look forward
Mhm.
to. But the coming year, you guys are going to be putting on probably a bunch of different things now because you guys are going to be putting schedules up now for like when you can come and go,
Yep. Yeah.
open to the public for
Yep.
play and stuff like that.
Pretty much right now, just finishing up some stuff with the county. As our rezoning process went on, the opening up a business in Hernando County has certain stipulations, certain type of parking lot. So we have to go
Yeah.
through all these kind of hoops
Yeah.
that we're
Yeah.
slowly jumping through right now, and everything, unfortunately, just takes time.
Yeah. That's the same thing when we try to open the shop here.
Yeah.
It's not just you get to throw everything in and open the
No,
door and
exactly,
it
and
takes a
that's
minute.
the unfortunate part because people do love the course. We want people. Like, believe me, I want people there more than anything. It,
Yeah.
it sucks going there and just
Well, and you get to see
working.
the people play the
Exactly.
course that you put the work in on, and
Exactly. It's
sweating.
enjoyable. And it's such a fun course to play. It's so beyond unique in the Florida disc golf scene, compared to like we, just played the Four Palms
Yeah,
course that majority of it is flat. It's fun, it's
yeah.
enjoyable, but we've got just crazy elevation out
Elevation.
there
Yeah,
that
I
we
haven't
love
yet.
to see.
I've yet to be able to play it. I'm hoping to get this year, this coming, next 6 months or year to be able
Mhm.
to get out there. Closest I think I've got to elevation change in Florida is Greenway in Ocala,
Yeah.
and it's not that much. But I've
Yeah.
seen the pictures of stuff out there at Olympus, and it
Yeah.
looks insane.
It's crazy. It's
Um,
very fun.
And then on top of the new things coming for next year for you guys for the even tournaments, but you guys are going to be offering like memberships or different
Mhm.
stuff like that too, right?
Yeah, so we have right now mainly is our lifetime membership. As we've been going through this whole rezoning process, the only people who technically have access to the course right now are our lifetime members.
Okay.
What that pretty much entails is pr- pretty much during daylight hours, access to the property. You get to bring guests for free. You get all these perks with being a lifetime member. And one of the biggest things is that it is transferable. So let's say you were to buy a lifetime membership. In 5 years, your job pulls you away. You got to move out to Texas or something.
Yeah.
You can technically transfer that lifetime membership to someone else, and you can sell it for however much you want. If you bought it for $2,500 and there's no more available on our side, that might be a $5,000 membership that you could sell, and all of a sudden you just made money off of playing disc golf in a sense. And so that's one of the biggest things. We have payment plans for it, and then hopefully in 2025 we're probably going to have quarterly or maybe even a yearly membership. We're kind of looking at, Florida summer, it's hot. It's 95 plus degrees every day, like clockwork around our area. It rains at 5 o'clock in the evening. So
it hit you guys for the chest. You guys got those bad storms rolling in.
Exactly.
Lived in Florida my whole life, so I know that clockwork, man, it's going to nail you.
In the summertime, it's not the most enjoyable time to play because it's so hot. You got to have a breeze, and not everyone likes. I hate playing in the wind, so I'd rather be sweating.
Yeah.
But so we'll probably do like a half a year membership, maybe even a yearly membership, just to allow people to get out there. But summer times will probably be more limited access. Well, to the public, will probably be only open Thursday through Sunday, maybe, just to, be able to work on the property a little bit. With how much rain we get, I have to mow every single day. I'm mowing something different every single day.
I know even with the Chess Open, y'all had to do a bunch of stuff because the rain came in and caused some problems and issues with safety. And
right before the All-Star event, we got slammed with the monsoon. It felt like during the All-Star event, I should say. And we spent pretty much 2 weeks straight laying down mulch on pretty much every single walkway, laying down mulch around the tee pads. We did a lot when we all first got out there, pretty much. And for a while, it was just me, myself, and I going out, and then a couple volunteers here and there. I've got a great group of people who have been able to help out a bunch. But the Williams brothers out from Alabama, they work the course that Dylan owns. They own it with Dylan out in Alabama, Cactus Rock. And they came out a couple times and did such incredible work to make our lives easier as well. Yeah.
Well, man, it's exciting news, and it's good to see, for the disc golf community in Florida and what you guys are doing down there in Brooksville. And I can't myself wait to get down there and play and see the course and see what you guys have done. But I appreciate you coming out and hanging out and seeing the shop and playing our local courses here in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
So
I didn't play it very well today. Don't judge me on my score. I haven't thrown a disc since sometime in May.
Yeah.
But except for yesterday.
And the wind picked up a little bit when we were out there.
Yeah, wind picked up, but
little storm tried to come in and luckily held off.
Yeah.
So.
The biggest thing for me going in today's round was obviously I haven't played for a while, so my body's getting used to throwing. The throwing motion in general. And so my distances, I'm about throwing 50 feet shorter than I was probably in what I would say was my prime. And so some of the holes, if it was 380, normally I'd throw a buzz. Today I was throwing an Athena just trying to get there. And sometimes, forcing it a little bit too much. Probably had 16 out of 24 circle 2 putts for birdie that just did not go in. They hit basket. It was tough to read.
You got to have that repetition, you're out of that.
Yep.
Getting all the rust off.
It was really fun to play. I've gotten to a point kind of in my disc golf career to where I've hung up the cleats in the sense of, I'm not trying to go out on the pro tour anymore.
Yeah.
I've won a couple A tiers. I've won a lot of B tiers and C tiers. I still love competing in disc golf. But right now I don't really have the drive and the passion to practice every single day. But it's fine because I get to work disc golf. I work in the sport itself. I make a paycheck from being in disc golf, and I get to watch other people. I like teaching lessons. I feel like I'm giving more for other people right now in disc golf than myself, which honestly is really humbling and really awesome for me.
Oh, yeah.
I
to
love,
see them grow and see them move.
Exactly. We have a couple juniors at the course that are lifetime members. I love watching the juniors come out and getting to give them a couple tips here and there and just helping them out with their game, and then seeing the success that they have going out to bigger tournaments. It's such a really nice kind of segue. I didn't go from competing full-time to just not playing disc golf at all and not being involved in it. I'm still very heavily involved in disc golf, which is awesome because I love the sport. I've dedicated over a decade to it at this point. And it's cool to kind of see the happenings. If the county would be a little bit quicker on some of these things, I'd be able to get people at Olympus a little bit more consistent right now. But more than likely, whenever this interview comes out, September and October will probably be open most weekends. I'm going to start kind of opening it up casually on the weekends more than likely just to get some people out there. So
what's the best place for them to find information?
If anyone has Instagram, you can look up Olympus DGC. We're on Instagram, but then also olympusdgc.com. That's our website that usually has our monthly calendar. And then if you guys ever need anything, shoot me an email over at nick@olympusdgc.com, and I'll try to answer any and all questions that anyone has.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for
Of
the
course.
time. It's good
Thank
to see you.
Yep. Good to see you too, Snack.